Hey, good morning, Mega GMs. Welcome to Inside NFTs. I hope you guys liked the live show yesterday. Had some friends come up. We talked about what's been going on in the NFT market for the past week. But today, we're back with a 5-minute morning update, hoping to keep you plugged into the NFT market in just 5 minutes every morning. This morning, just a quick update on the NFT market. Not a lot happening over the past few days, unless you're living in the Bitcoin world. But with that said, let's get right into the market, looking at the Forkast 500 NFT index, down just 0.32%, but looking across blockchains, you can see the Ethereum market is actually up 0.13%, Solana up 1.32%, Polygon down just 1.04%, and Cardano down 0.21%. Now here are the blockchains included in the Forkast 500, so it's a bigger scope than just those 4 other blockchains I mentioned. Gives you a really good feel for the overall NFT market, and again, down ever so slightly this morning. Now sales volume yesterday, and actually the past few days, absolutely on fire. 47.6 million in sales yesterday. We've been over 45 million for 3 days in a row. A lot of that, in fact, most of that, driven by BRC20 and ordinal volume over on Bitcoin. But some other really significant numbers from yesterday. Specifically here, the average sale price hitting $287. That's the highest average sale price we've seen in a year and a half. And swinging over to the right, trade profits. 2 days straight with $1.4 million of sellers seeing profit. And today, those sellers are up to almost $250,000. But you guys have felt this market now for months, 6 months, 7 months, whatever it is. Hard to find profits anywhere. You just got to know where to look for them. Looks like they're over in the Bitcoin ecosystem. And speaking of that Bitcoin ecosystem, look at the top 10 NFT collections here on CryptoSlam.io. 9 of the top 10 collections are all Bitcoin. You can see them here. BRC20s running down the list, but then we have Gods Unchained creeping up into the top 10. On the right, you see the blockchain rankings. Bitcoin again smashing the competition. In fact, Bitcoin alone is outselling every other blockchain combined. Let that sink in for a moment. Just try to understand the type of action that's happening over on Bitcoin. It's massive. Now, I'm like you guys, and I miss seeing some of those more traditional NFT collections get some attention. So I'm flipping to the Ethereum collection rankings so we can see how they're doing. We'll flip to Solana next. But here's Ethereum, where we see Bored Apes at the top. That's followed by Mutant Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Art Blocks, and D-Gods. Kazuna Cranes is here in the top 10 on Ethereum. And over on Solana, no surprise at all with Mad Lads at the top. Floor price of those is like 110 Sol right now. That is the new elite PFP over on Solana. Claynosaurs at number 2, Famous Fox Federation, Tensorians, and then Jungle Friends at number 5. I want to show you the NFT global page just so we can take a look at the weekly view, which, by the way, the data period for the week ends tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Well, right now we're at 269 million in sales for the week. We smashed last week, almost 3x the week before. And just running down the page, you get a little perspective for how well the market is doing right now. And yes, yet again, that is mostly coming from Bitcoin. Right now, in the past 7 days, Bitcoin is almost 100 million ahead of Ethereum, and also beating all the other blockchains combined again, like the daily view. And on the 30-day chart, looks like Bitcoin will flip Ethereum probably today. Okay, so I mentioned tomorrow's a really big day for the NFT market, and that's because the Blur Marketplace has their airdrop of the Blur token coming tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Fam, we're talking about millions of dollars reaching the hands of traders. Right now, the Blur token worth just over 34 cents. It has fallen quite a bit in the past 7 days. But when you zoom out to the monthly view, you can see it's actually up significantly. Just 18 cents 30 days ago. Now almost double that. So what I'm watching for is to see if Blur announces season 3 of farming. If they do, I'm expecting a lot of that liquidity to come back into the NFT marketplace. Only problem is a lot of those farmers may have actually lost money on that farming season, and they may not be willing to go for it for season 3. Instead, they might go right back to friend.tech. That volume fell right off over a month ago when the end of Blur season 2 was announced. That triggered traders to get right back into farming NFTs. They stopped farming keys. Well, if Blur doesn't announce season 3, or traders feel like it's not profitable enough, that money may fly right back here to SoFi. And somewhere else, at least some of that liquidity could land is over here on PetFi. That's a pretty cool new term that's coined for this FrenPet product over here on the base blockchain. What you have here are virtual pets with some tokenomics. So it looks like you mint a pet, and it looks like you feed them, you level them up. There may be some armor and weapons you attach to them too. I'm still digging into this and looking to mint my first today. Now, Sammy pointed out here that over $250,000 has been spent just on items, not counting food. There's baby Yoda masks that right now have a $2,000 floor price, but that FrenPet currency also over $1, so really interesting ecosystem over there. All right, guys, hope you're feeling caught up. Now you can go touch grass, you can watch some football, play some games. Get on with your Sunday, though. And tomorrow, I'll be back with another NFT market update. We'll talk about all the latest happenings, and remember, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing bringing you inside. Until the next time, I'll see you.